Speaking of archers, all of ours are dead, so...
Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Έτοιμος.
Alright, get your asses over there and kill that prick.
Λέγε, εισβολή.
Kill him if you would? Come on. You know you want to.
Πόρο. Ορθώς.
What the hell? Okay. I'm making a gate. Out of patience and all that. Now my army can pass through and deal with raiders up close. So, I think it's time to punish their asses. Yeah?
Έτοιμος.
You guys head out there. And we'll set that as our rally point. Same with the Cyclops. We can recruit a grand total of 1 Cyclops at the moment because of how bloody fucking expensive they are. 250 food. Wow.
Λέγε, ναι, ναι.
In fact, why don't we get a second farm going on? Get the feeling I'm gonna need the food.
Πρόσταγμα.
Well, in that case,
Μάλιστα.
put down a house so that we can actually afford the population we're going to need to field an army big enough to take these guys on. That's just sort of a backlash of the way I tend to play this sort of game. I like to focus on big numbers rather than anything fancy like out-teching my enemies and stuff. Which you probably noticed in like Stellaris and stuff, honestly. Because I make the way I play that sort of game blindingly obvious. I don't try to hide it or anything. That's just the way I play. I would like at least 1 more Cyclops, I think. If I can manage to pull it off. No, somehow I don't think that pigs would make especially fearsome weapons of war. Shocking, I know. You'd think that pigs would be the ultimate engine of destruction, but no.
Βούλομαι.
You 3.
Μάλιστα.
Λέγε,
Let's see.
πρόσεχε, έστω.
2 of them can get back to praying at the temple to gain me favor, which is the resource that you use for doing stuff at the temple, recruiting divine units and the like.
Πρόσταγμα.
Right.
Έστω.
Let's get another farm going on, and
Βούλομαι.
I'll have you wait down south until we have enough resources to put some towers there.
Λέγε.
Well, I say that. Actually, I think I want you to gather wood because I'm kind of struggling for wood at the moment. I want to upgrade my watchtowers.
Έτοιμος.
Alright, why don't we have our second ship move in? They can take a bit of pounding and deal one out, I think. Why the hell did my melee units not choose to move in? That is just criminally dumb. And it almost got Arcantos killed. Threats that it did get him killed. That's the thing you're gonna notice with myth units. They can't die in the conventional sense of the word. They, at least not the story critical units. They can get very badly injured and wind up out on their asses, essentially. But they can't actually die, because if you lose control of the area, they'll be down for a while, but once you regain said control, those units will stand back up again, essentially, is how it goes.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Alright. Get me a house. Get me a damn house. And another Cyclops, if you would.
Πρόσεχε. Θρητόμος.
Alrighty.
Λέγε, βούλομαι.
A lot of you up here now.
Πρόσταγμα.
I would like the pigs out of the equation.
Λέγε. Λέγε, πάνι.
You guys. That actually.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Wait. I have what I need to build an armory now, so I'm gonna plunk one of those down and I'll get my units some upgrades.
Έτοιμος.
I think we're getting close to the point when it would not be unreasonable for me to move against the pirates. But I want to make some upgrades to our armor and the like before I go against them. Let's just say that I like to be doubly sure of myself when it comes to stuff like that.
Μάλιστα.
Put down a house. That's going to be waiting for some resources, but I don't mind.
Λέγε.
So I need wood and food for this.
Πρόσταγμα.
I need more wood than
Πρόσεχε.
food, though, so...
Θρητόμος.
You get off there and start chopping down wood again, if you would.
Έτοιμος.
And we'll make these guys my command group, because... And just keep adding to it. Something that I discovered only years after the fact, and only once I started doing my Let's Play again, is there is actually a limit to the number of units you can box select. If it goes above a certain amount, then you can't box select them, and I don't think this game actually has a feature to let you select all the combat units on the map or anything. That's a feature that I started to miss after playing a bunch of Battle for Middle-earth 2 and those whole games, because they introduced me to the idea of that being something that I probably should want to have. And this game I don't think has that feature. As weird as that might sound to some people. Copper shields. They're done so.
Πρόσταγμα.
Now,
Λέγε.
some action with the ships down here. Yeah. Okay. And copper mail. Now I want to get copper weapons before we move out. A third Cyclops would be nice, but I'm prioritizing copper weapons as the use for my food, so no.
Léger. Volume.
Now let's have everyone stand together like that, so hopefully they all participate in any fights. Actually,
Πρόσταγμα.
you guys move down there to help them out against any raids. Once again, we're at the pop cap.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
So why don't you get off the gold and build me another house? I'm just sort of spamming houses, yeah. That's how I'm doing this. And I make no apologies. Now, we got the food. Build me those copper weapons, or...
Πρόσεχε.
That's the wrong word. Not build. Research copper weapons, basically, because I view that sort of thing as pretty much being this game's research tree. Because, hey, it kind of is. It kind of is. Alright. Done. And now, everyone can do better in fighting, though, bizarrely, the rest of my army decided not to help out Arkantos. That's kind of rude.
Πρόσεχε.
Let's get a couple more hoplites in the mix, actually. Basic human infantry can be more useful than you'd think, considering how mythologically based this game is. You wouldn't think basic human infantry. It's just effectively a dude that goes around stabbing people with spears. You wouldn't think they'd be so useful, but they're more handy than you'd think, given everything, honestly. really are. It's surprising how useful a guy with a spear can be. Especially if you play with the kind of strategy I employ, which is basically overwhelming my enemy with superior numbers. In that case, yes, quite useful. Let's get one more.
Πρόσταγμα πάνι. Léger.
And just update that. Actually, hell, we will get one more. Just be at the pop cap before I launch my attack. Yep, pop cap with a few more hoplites. I don't know what it is, but those hoplites seem to think that should be their go-to route and try to use it, even though it never works. You'd think they'd learn. I guess not. Wow. No wonder we were getting hit by so many damn attacks. This is the literal entrance to their cocking base. Okay, guys, you know what to do. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be producing any more units for a bit. Alright, attack. Bring down that tower. Fucking bring it down. Now, go there. Going to send for reinforcements while I do that, actually. Now attack. Attack fucking a lot. New target. Everyone, take out the town center. We've made it into their base. The Trident's right there. If I can deal with the town center, then we can end this mission. Oh yeah. Fucking snakes. Alright, down you go. Now, deal with what's left of them. Now, everyone go after fucking Camos.
Πρόσεχε.